Brad Williams, Excel Prime. How about another data validation test? Very straightforward. We're going to use the COUNTIF function, incorporate this into data validation using some set colors. I'm going to just type in set colors. If you try to input a non-set color, you're going to be penalized. What we're going to do here is grab all of this information, make sure it's formatted correctly. We're going to put a bold here and put a yellow. Here are our set colors. Put gray in lowercase just for a test. Here's our input. And you can see behind this is this COUNTIF. When I say behind it, that's the data validation rule. It says COUNTIF colors 569 C5 is greater than 0. You remember if we put that greater than 0, it turns into a number. That way we can count it. And what we're doing is that's how data validation is going to look at this. If it's greater than 0, it's going to trigger. In other words, what we're looking at is this name range, color 569, and if it's violated, it's going to give us a 1. Let's see what this looks like not in data validation. Copy, hit escape, because I want to copy the exact same formula. Control V, and it says true. True turns to what? To valid. Data validation is going to look at this and it's going to say true. Now, if I try to put in red, we're going to get kicked out. Cancel. We're going to go in and we are going to hard code this. For example, we're just going to go, remember, quote, RED, we get a false. If we try to type red in here, we're going to get a false, and data validation is going to go, and it's going to say, strike one. Well, let's go into data validation. Remember, data validation, data validation. And because we're not in an active cell, it's going to kick this out. To set this up, we're in settings, hit custom. And remember, what we want to do beforehand is we want to highlight the range. We're just going to do this. Highlight, capture this again, copy. You can hit this X, then highlight data validation, settings, custom, paste. Because it's a multi-step process, in order to activate this to all the cells, we have to hit OK once. Then we got to go back in, data validation, apply these changes to other cells in the same settings. What that means is if it's highlighted, you can sneak this in here and go OK. But now if I type in, I don't think it'll work because it's C. It's referencing C and I should have changed it to D. Let's just see what happens here. I don't think it'll work because we're referencing the wrong cell. So go to data validation, highlight this whole thing. Data validation. It should say D5. So get D5, apply to all. See, if there's something in there already, it's not going to trigger. So now if I change this, red, see what happens. So go ahead and put gray, lowercase, and it doesn't care. It's not case sensitive, so we're good. Or put GRAY, all caps, and it doesn't care. This same information is over here in C. Now, remember what we need to do to get rid of this is hit data validation, clear all, but click this, clear all, and if we type in red, nothing happens, okay? Data validation's gone. Go into go to special, find and select, go to special, data validation, all. There's the active and the others deleted. Pretty straightforward. Brad Williams, Excel Prime, that's it. Thank you.